This is not a traditional fight. This is not about punches, explosions, or raw destruction. Mephisto versus Dormammu exists far above physical combat. This confrontation is about two completely different philosophies of power colliding at the darkest edges of the Marvel universe. One represents corruption, temptation, and long-term control over destiny itself. The other represents absolute domination through infinite mystical force. Mephisto does not conquer worlds by force. He conquers them by choice, by making others willingly surrender their futures. Dormammu, on the other hand, does not ask. He invades, consumes, and absorbs entire realities until nothing remains but his dark dimension. This is what makes this matchup so dangerous. Mephisto thrives on patience and manipulation, while Dormammu thrives on overwhelming power. This is not a question of who strikes first. It is a question of whether manipulation can overcome infinite force, or whether raw cosmic dominance renders temptation meaningless. Mephisto, the devil of deals and destiny. Mephisto is one of Marvel's most dangerous entities, not because of his strength, but because of his understanding of desire. He is an ancient extra-dimensional demon who rules over a hell-like realm shaped by fear, suffering, and sin. His true power does not come from physical might. It comes from contracts, bargains, and consequences that echo across timelines. Mephisto feeds on souls, guilt, despair, and moral weakness. He offers people exactly what they want most, knowing that desire itself is the trap. Once a deal is made, Mephisto slowly reshapes fate, happiness, and identity, until the victim realizes too late what was truly taken. Within his realm, Mephisto possesses near absolute reality control. He can warp space, alter memories, twist time, and erase spiritual existence. He has manipulated beings like Ghost Rider, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, and Dr. Doom, often winning without ever lifting a hand. Mephisto's greatest weapon is inevitability. If you can be tempted, you can be owned. But Mephisto's power has limits. He is strongest where souls exist, where choice exists, and where temptation matters. Against beings who do not desire, fear, or regret, his influence weakens significantly. Dormammu, the Lord of the Dark Dimension. Dormammu is not a devil. He is not a tempter. He is a cosmic force of annihilation. Born from the Faltine, a race of pure energy beings, Dormammu consumed his own kind and transcended into something far greater. He became the living embodiment of the dark dimension itself. Dormammu does not rely on souls, contracts, or belief. He feeds on infinite mystical energy. His realm exists beyond time, beyond death, and beyond conventional reality. In the dark dimension, Dormammu is not merely powerful. He is absolute. Space bends to his will. Time has no authority over him. Death has no meaning. Dormammu has overwhelmed sorcerer supremes, challenged cosmic forces, and threatened entire universes through direct conquest. Unlike Mephisto, Dormammu does not manipulate fate. He erases it. Where Dormammu rules, individuality dissolves. Everything becomes part of his dimension. Dormammu does not bargain because he does not need consent. He does not corrupt because he does not need patience. His power is immediate, overwhelming, and catastrophic. When manipulation meets infinite power, if Mephisto and Dormammu were to confront each other directly, the battlefield would matter more than intent. This is not a clash where strategy alone determines the outcome. It is a collision between two entirely different operating systems of power. In Mephisto's realm, Dormammu would be surrounded by spiritual manipulation, layered illusions, and reality distortion designed to exploit weakness. But this is where Mephisto's approach begins to fail. Dormammu is not human. He does not possess a soul in the mortal sense. He does not experience guilt, longing, love, or regret. He does not seek redemption, happiness, or even dominance beyond what he already embodies. Dormammu is not driven by desire. He is driven by expansion. This makes him fundamentally incompatible with Mephisto's greatest weapon. Mephisto's power depends on choice, on temptation, on convincing an opponent to want something badly enough to sacrifice themselves for it. Dormammu wants nothing. He lacks emotional entry points. There is no future Mephisto can promise him, no power he can offer, no hidden shortcut that would make a bargain worthwhile. Mephisto's greatest strength, therefore, becomes his greatest limitation. A deal has no value when one side already possesses infinite authority. In Dormammu's dark dimension, the imbalance becomes even more severe. This is a realm beyond time, beyond death, and beyond moral consequence. Here, Mephisto loses access to the very tools that define him. Soul-based influence becomes irrelevant. Contracts collapse. Illusions dissolve under overwhelming cosmic energy. Dormammu does not need to outthink Mephisto. He simply overwhelms him through sheer dimensional supremacy. Dormammu's raw energy output, reality consumption, and total control over space would gradually erase Mephisto's domain-specific advantages. This is not a quick execution, but an inevitable one. Dormammu does not rush. He absorbs. He assimilates. He converts opposition into extension of his realm. This does not mean Mephisto is weak. Far from it. Against mortals, gods, and even many cosmic entities, Mephisto is nearly unbeatable. But Dormammu operates on a higher functional tier of power. Mephisto dominates through choice. Dormammu dominates through inevitability. Final verdict: who is more powerful? In a direct power comparison, Dormammu is more powerful than Mephisto. Dormammu wins through infinite mystical energy, absolute control over a timeless dimension, immunity to temptation and soul manipulation, and raw cosmic dominance that does not rely on consent or belief. Mephisto remains one of Marvel's most dangerous manipulators and would defeat countless beings Dormammu could never control. His influence over fate, desire, and damnation is unmatched. But against Dormammu specifically, manipulation fails, deals fail, corruption fails. Dormammu does not fall to temptation. He does not negotiate with damnation. He does not sign contracts. He devours them. The final result is clear. Mephisto is the master of damnation. Dormammu is the end of dimensions. And in the darkest power clash between them, Dormammu stands above. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.